Ladies and gentlemen, listen closely, because this might be the spark you didn't know you needed. Life, my friends, is not a rehearsal. It's not a dress rehearsal, and it's not a warm-up act. This is the main stage. And on this stage, you don't have the luxury of wasting time, energy, or focus on things that don't serve you. We've all been guilty of it. Chasing after things that look shiny but leave us empty. Getting stuck in the noise of what everyone else is doing instead of tuning into what we should be doing. Let me tell you this, not everything that demands your attention deserves it. You have to ask yourself, does this add value to me? Is this building me, growing me, making me better, or is it just a distraction? Focus is your superpower. It's the tool that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. But focus alone isn't enough. You have to point it at the right things. Aim your focus like a laser on what matters. You want success? Focus on mastering your craft. You want peace? Focus on protecting your energy. You want legacy? Focus on creating something that lasts. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. No, sir. The world is full of distractions, and those distractions are loud. Social media is loud. Opinions are loud. But your purpose, your mission, that quiet, persistent whisper inside you, that's where the gold is. You've got to silence the noise and listen to that voice. Let me tell you something about value. It's not just about dollars and cents. It's about the kind of person you're becoming. Are you adding value to your mind, your soul, your relationships? Because if you're not growing, you're dying. That's the truth. You see, the most successful people in the world aren't the ones with the most resources. They're the ones who are resourceful. They don't waste their focus on every opportunity or every person that comes their way. They know how to say no to the things that don't align with their vision. And here's the thing, you can't do it alone. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be better. People who add value to you and expect you to do the same for them. If the people around you aren't pushing you forward, they're holding you back. So today I challenge you to take inventory. Look at your life. What are you doing that's making you better, stronger, wiser? What are you doing that's just keeping you busy? And if something isn't adding value, have the courage to let it go. Because at the end of the day, your life is your responsibility. Your focus is your responsibility. And the only way to reach your full potential is to invest in what matters, in what adds value. You've got one shot at this, folks. Don't waste it chasing things that don't build you. Go after what sets your soul on fire, what pushes you to be great. Focus on value, and the rest will follow. Life is driven by purpose. Without it, we find ourselves wandering aimlessly, caught in cycles that lack meaning or direction. Purpose is the foundation of fulfillment, the compass that guides our decisions and fuels our efforts. But living a purpose-driven life doesn't just happen by accident. It requires intention, clarity, and unwavering commitment to the things that genuinely matter. At the core of this lies the ability to focus not just for its own sake, but on things that align with your goals, values, and deepest desires. Too often, we find ourselves caught up in the whirlwind of life, chasing after things that society tells us are important: material possessions, fleeting pleasures, or shallow recognition. These may bring temporary satisfaction, but they rarely lead to true fulfillment. True purpose comes from a deeper place, and living with it means asking yourself hard questions. Why am I doing this? What impact will it have on my life? Does it bring me closer to the person I aspire to be? Purpose-driven living is about aligning your actions with your answers to these questions. It's about recognizing that every choice you make is an investment of your time, energy, and potential, and that investment should yield growth, learning, or joy. Living with purpose starts with self-awareness. You must take the time to understand who you are, what you stand for, and what you want to achieve. This clarity doesn't come overnight. It's a process that requires reflection and honesty. You have to strip away the layers of external expectations and societal pressure to uncover your true self. Only then can you identify the things that truly add value to your life. When you know your purpose, you can begin to filter out the noise and distractions that pull you away from it. Purpose-driven living isn't just about focusing on what you want to accomplish, it's about understanding why you want to accomplish it. When your actions are rooted in purpose, even the smallest tasks take on a greater meaning. You're no longer just working for a paycheck, you're building a legacy. You're no longer just solving problems, you're creating solutions that align with your values. Purpose gives your efforts depth and ensures that you're not just busy, but productive in ways that matter. This doesn't mean the path will be easy. Purpose requires sacrifices. It demands that you let go of habits, relationships, or activities that don't align with your goals. It challenges you to stay disciplined, even when distractions are tempting. But the beauty of living with purpose is that the rewards far outweigh the sacrifices. There's a profound satisfaction in knowing that your actions are intentional, that your energy is being directed towards something meaningful. Another essential aspect of purpose-driven living is adaptability. As you grow and evolve, your purpose may shift. The key is to stay aligned with your core values while remaining open to change. Life is dynamic, and clinging rigidly to outdated goals can be just as detrimental as having no goals at all. Regular self-reflection ensures that your purpose remains relevant and that your focus stays sharp. Purpose also extends beyond personal achievement. It's about making a positive impact on the world around you. When you live with purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your actions create a ripple effect, influencing those around you to strive for more meaningful lives. Purpose is contagious, and by embodying it, you become a source of motivation and guidance for others. Ultimately, living a purpose-driven life is about taking control. It's about refusing to let circumstances dictate your path and instead creating a life that reflects your values and aspirations. It's about recognizing that your time is finite and choosing to spend it on things that matter. Purpose is the bridge between intention and action, the foundation of a life well lived. When you embrace it fully, you unlock a level of clarity, resilience, and fulfillment that transforms every aspect of your existence. Distractions are everywhere in today's world. They are relentless, pulling at our attention with every beep of a phone, every flashing notification, and every opportunity to procrastinate. The irony is that we often allow these distractions to steal our time. Even though time is our most finite resource, eliminating distractions is not just a matter of convenience, it's a necessity if we are to focus on what truly matters and build a life of meaning and value. The first step in eliminating distractions is awareness. Many distractions are subtle, creeping into our daily routines so quietly that we fail to notice them. A quick scroll through social media turns into an hour lost. A casual conversation about someone else's drama becomes a prolonged debate. These moments may seem small, but they add up, chipping away at the time and energy we could have invested in something meaningful. Being aware of how we spend our time is the key to reclaiming it. This requires honesty, a willingness to admit where we're wasting time and why. Are we avoiding work because it feels overwhelming? Are we seeking validation online because we're feeling insecure? When we identify the root causes of distraction, we can address them directly instead of letting them control us. Once we're aware of distractions, the next step is creating boundaries. Not all distractions are bad in themselves, but when they consume too much of our time or attention, they become harmful. For instance, social media can be a great tool for connection and information, but without limits, it turns into a black hole. Setting boundaries means deciding how much time you're willing to spend on non-essential activities and sticking to those limits. This might mean scheduling specific times for checking emails or turning off notifications during focused work periods. It's about taking control of your environment instead of letting it control you. Eliminating distractions also requires learning to say no. This can be difficult because distractions often come in the form of people or activities we care about. Friends might invite us out when we've planned to work on a personal project. Colleagues might ask for help on something outside our responsibilities. While it's important to be supportive and social, it's equally important to recognize when saying yes to others means saying no to ourselves. Learning to say no is not about being selfish, it's about protecting our time and energy for the things that matter most. Another important aspect of eliminating distractions is cultivating focus. Even with external distractions minimized, our minds can still wander. We might start working on a task, only to be sidetracked by unrelated thoughts or worries. Developing focus is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Techniques like mindfulness and meditation can help us train our minds to stay present. Breaking tasks into smaller, manageable chunks can also make it easier to stay on track. When we approach work with clarity and intention, we're less likely to drift into distraction. Distractions often thrive in cluttered environments, both physical and mental. Clearing the clutter is a powerful way to eliminate distractions. This might mean organizing your workspace so that everything you need is within reach, or it might mean decluttering your schedule by cutting out unnecessary commitments. Mental clutter, like unresolved conflicts or unaddressed stress, can be just as distracting. Taking the time to address these issues can free up mental space, making it easier to focus on what truly matters. One of the most overlooked aspects of distraction is the role of habits. Many distractions become ingrained in our routines, making them hard to break. For example, reaching for our phones first thing in the morning can set a distracted tone for the entire day. Replacing these habits with ones that support focus and productivity can make a huge difference. Instead of checking your phone, you might start the day with a few minutes of planning or reflection. Over time, these small changes can have a big impact. Ultimately, eliminating distractions is about making intentional choices. It's about recognizing that every moment of our time is precious and choosing to spend it on the things that align with our goals and values. It's not always easy, and it's not always fun, but the rewards are worth it. By removing distractions, we create space for growth, creativity, and fulfillment. We take back control of our lives, ensuring that our energy is directed toward what truly matters. When we eliminate distractions, we open the door to a life of purpose and value. Continuous growth is the cornerstone of a meaningful and fulfilling life. It is the principle that drives us to evolve, learn, and become the best version of ourselves. To invest in growth is to commit to a lifelong journey of self-improvement, where every experience, success, and failure serves as a stepping stone toward a higher level of capability and understanding. This pursuit requires effort, consistency, and an openness to change, but the rewards are unparalleled. At its core, continuous growth is about recognizing that stagnation is not an option. The world is constantly changing, and with it, the demands on our skills, knowledge, and resilience. To remain relevant and competitive, we must keep evolving. This doesn't just apply to our careers or education, it applies to every aspect of life. Whether it's developing emotional intelligence, improving physical health, or cultivating better relationships, growth ensures that we are always moving forward. It is the antidote to complacency and the driving force behind achievement. One of the most significant ways to pursue continuous growth is through learning. Learning doesn't stop when we leave school, it is a lifelong endeavor. In a rapidly advancing world, staying informed and adaptable is essential. This means not only acquiring new knowledge, but also honing the ability to apply it effectively. Reading books, taking courses, attending workshops, and seeking mentorship are all powerful tools for learning. However, true growth requires more than just absorbing information, it demands reflection and action. What you learn must be integrated into your life, transforming the way you think and operate. Growth also involves stepping out of your comfort zone. Comfort may feel safe, but it's rarely a place of progress. True growth happens when you challenge yourself, when you take risks, and when you push beyond your perceived limits. This could mean pursuing a challenging project at work, starting a fitness regimen that seems daunting, or having a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Each of these actions forces you to confront discomfort, and in doing so, discover new strengths and capabilities. The process isn't always easy, but it's in these moments of challenge that we grow the most. Another essential component of continuous growth is resilience. Growth is not a linear path. It is marked by setbacks, failures, and obstacles. What separates those who thrive from those who falter is the ability to bounce back stronger after adversity. Resilience is a skill that can be cultivated through self-awareness, mindfulness, and a focus on solutions rather than problems. Each setback should be seen as an opportunity to learn and adapt, not as a reason to give up. Resilience transforms challenges into stepping stones, propelling you closer to your goals. To grow continuously, it is also vital to seek feedback and self-assessment. Growth requires an honest evaluation of where you stand and where you want to go. Feedback from others, whether from mentors, peers, or even critics, provides valuable insights into your blind spots and areas for improvement. Similarly, self-assessment allows you to measure your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Regularly reflecting on your actions, decisions, and outcomes ensures that your efforts remain aligned with your goals. A key aspect of continuous growth is the cultivation of a growth mindset. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. This mindset encourages you to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and view failure as an opportunity to learn rather than a reflection of your abilities. With a growth mindset, every experience becomes a chance to improve, and no setback is final. Finally, growth is amplified by the company you keep. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you creates an environment conducive to learning and development. These individuals can serve as mentors, collaborators, or simply sources of motivation. Conversely, negative or stagnant influences can hinder your progress. Choosing your environment and relationships wisely is an integral part of continuous growth. In essence, investing in growth is about taking control of your journey. It's a commitment to never settle, to constantly strive for better, and to recognize that the path to excellence is never complete. Growth is not just about achieving goals, it's about becoming the kind of person who can set and achieve even greater ones. The more you grow, the more value you bring to yourself and the world around you. In a world that often glorifies doing more and chasing everything at once, the principle of prioritizing quality over quantity is a game changer. It's about focusing on depth rather than breadth, ensuring that the time, energy, and effort you invest yield meaningful results. Prioritizing quality over quantity isn't just a strategy, it's a mindset, a deliberate choice to pursue excellence instead of mediocrity, even if it means doing less. In fact, doing less but doing it well can often lead to far greater success and fulfillment than spreading yourself too thin. When we focus on quantity, we risk diluting our efforts. Imagine trying to juggle too many tasks or goals at once. The outcome is often predictable. None of them receive the attention they deserve, and the results reflect that lack of focus. By contrast, prioritizing quality requires us to concentrate on fewer things, but to approach them with intention, effort, and care. Whether it's a project at work, a relationship, or a personal goal, giving something your full attention ensures that the outcome is not just acceptable, but exceptional. One of the most compelling reasons to prioritize quality over quantity is the impact it has on your reputation and legacy. People remember excellence. They remember the well-crafted product, the thoughtful gesture, or the project that went above and beyond expectations. On the other hand, mediocrity blends into the background. In both personal and professional contexts, the quality of your work defines how others perceive you. When you consistently produce high-quality results, you build trust and credibility. This doesn't just open doors to new opportunities, it also solidifies your place as someone who stands out in a crowded field. Focusing on quality also leads to a greater sense of personal satisfaction. There's a unique fulfillment that comes from knowing you've given your best effort and created something worthwhile. This sense of accomplishment can't be matched by simply checking off a long list of tasks or achieving shallow goals. When you pour yourself into something with care and precision, the outcome carries a sense of pride and meaning that quantity alone cannot provide. Choosing quality over quantity also cultivates mindfulness. It forces you to slow down and engage fully with what you're doing. In a culture obsessed with speed and multitasking, this can feel counterintuitive. However, slowing down doesn't mean losing momentum, it means being deliberate. It means understanding that rushing through 10 tasks poorly isn't as valuable as completing 2 tasks with excellence. Mindfulness not only improves the quality of your work, but also enhances your overall well-being by reducing stress and fostering a deeper connection to your activities. Prioritizing quality often means making tough choices. It requires you to evaluate what truly matters and to let go of what doesn't. This process of elimination is not about giving up. It's about focusing your energy on the things that align with your values and long-term goals. Every yes to one thing is a no to something else. By saying yes to quality, you're saying no to distractions, shortcuts, and mediocrity. Moreover, focusing on quality encourages personal growth. Striving for excellence pushes you to learn, improve, and innovate. It requires you to develop skills, deepen your knowledge, and stretch your capabilities. While quantity may allow you to achieve more in the short term, quality builds the foundation for sustained success and mastery. Each high-quality effort becomes a building block for future achievements, equipping you with the tools and confidence to tackle even greater challenges. Quality also has a way of creating ripple effects. A well-executed project can lead to more opportunities, stronger relationships, and greater impact. Similarly, investing in quality relationships fosters trust, loyalty, and mutual respect, which are far more valuable than maintaining numerous superficial connections. In every area of life, quality has a multiplying effect that quantity rarely matches. The principle of quality over quantity applies to how we spend our time as well. Time is finite, and how we use it determines the course of our lives. By focusing on fewer, high-quality experiences, whether it's a meaningful conversation, a well-planned trip, or a quiet moment of reflection, we enrich our lives in ways that countless distractions or shallow engagements never could. Time spent on quality is never wasted. It becomes a source of joy, learning, and fulfillment. Ultimately, prioritizing quality over quantity is about aligning with what truly matters. It's about rejecting the superficial in favor of the substantial. It's about understanding that what you create, how you spend your time, and the effort you put into your pursuits all shape the life you live. While the temptation to chase quantity can be strong, the rewards of focusing on quality are enduring, meaningful, and transformative. The people and environments we surround ourselves with play a defining role in shaping who we are and the trajectory of our lives. Positivity as a force has a profound influence on our mindset, emotions, and actions. Choosing to engage with people and environments that inspire, uplift, and energize us is not just a preference, it's a necessity for personal growth and well-being. The power of positivity is transformative, and it starts with the choices we make about who and what we allow into our lives. Surrounding yourself with positivity begins with the people you interact with daily. Relationships, whether personal or professional, significantly affect your outlook on life and your ability to achieve your goals. When you're around individuals who radiate optimism, encouragement, and resilience, you absorb those qualities. Their energy becomes contagious, lifting your spirits and fueling your motivation. Positive people don't just cheer you on during good times, they challenge you to be better, offer constructive feedback, and remind you of your strengths when self-doubt creeps in. These are the people who believe in your potential, even when you struggle to see it yourself. Conversely, negative influences can have the opposite effect. People who are overly critical, pessimistic, or dismissive can drain your energy and erode your confidence. Their negativity creates a ripple effect, making it harder to focus, stay motivated, and believe in your abilities. While it's not always possible to avoid negativity entirely, It's essential to set boundaries with those who consistently bring you down. This doesn't mean cutting people off without reason, but it does mean prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being by limiting exposure to toxic behaviors and attitudes. Environments are just as crucial as relationships when it comes to fostering positivity. The spaces you inhabit, your home, workplace, and social settings affect your mood, energy, and productivity. A cluttered, chaotic environment can make you feel overwhelmed and unmotivated, while a clean, organized, and inspiring space can boost your focus and creativity. Surrounding yourself with visual reminders of your goals, achievements, or sources of inspiration can also have a profound impact on your mindset. These might include motivational quotes, photos of loved ones, or objects that symbolize your aspirations. Beyond physical spaces, the digital environment you engage with also matters. In today's interconnected world, the media you consume and the online communities you participate in can shape your perceptions and attitudes. Following accounts or groups that spread positivity, encouragement, and useful knowledge can enrich your digital experience. On the other hand, engaging with content that promotes fear, divisiveness, or unrealistic comparisons can harm your mental health. Being intentional about your digital diet is just as important as being intentional about your physical surroundings. Choosing positivity doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Life comes with its share of difficulties, and a positive mindset isn't about denial, it's about resilience. Surrounding yourself with positivity equips you to handle setbacks with grace and determination. Positive influences remind you that failures are opportunities to learn, that obstacles can be overcome, and that every setback is temporary. They provide a counterbalance to the inevitable struggles of life, helping you maintain perspective and keep moving forward. It's also important to recognize that surrounding yourself with positivity is a two-way street. While you benefit from the encouragement and support of others, you also have a responsibility to be a source of positivity in their lives. This means offering kindness, encouragement, and understanding even during your own tough times. When you contribute to a positive environment, you reinforce its strength and create a cycle of mutual support and growth. Being a beacon of positivity doesn't mean you're never affected by negativity, but it does mean you strive to rise above it and inspire others to do the same. Fostering positivity also involves self-awareness and self-care. You can't expect to create a positive environment if you're constantly drained, stressed, or unhappy. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health is essential. This might involve practices like regular exercise, mindfulness, or pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. When you're at your best, you're better equipped to uplift others and attract positivity into your life. Lastly, surrounding yourself with positivity doesn't just impact your day-to-day experiences, it shapes your long-term success and happiness. A positive environment fosters creativity, collaboration, and resilience, all of which are crucial for achieving your goals. It encourages you to dream big, take risks, and persevere in the face of adversity. Over time, the cumulative effect of being in a supportive, uplifting environment is transformative, allowing you to become the person you're meant to be and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Discipline and consistency are the backbone of achieving any meaningful success in life. They are the unsung heroes of progress, quietly powering our efforts even when motivation wanes or obstacles arise. While talent and inspiration often steal the spotlight, it's discipline and consistency that determine whether dreams become realities. These two forces work hand in hand, creating a structure that allows us to stay on course, overcome challenges, and turn long-term goals into tangible accomplishments. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when it's hard or inconvenient. It's the voice in your head that reminds you to get up early to exercise, to finish that task when you'd rather procrastinate, and to stick to your commitments even when no one is watching. Discipline is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about showing up and putting in the effort, even when it's uncomfortable or unappealing. In many ways, discipline is the bridge between intention and action. It takes your aspirations and transforms them into consistent behaviors that bring you closer to your goals. Consistency is the other side of the coin. While discipline gets you started, consistency keeps you going. It's not enough to act with discipline once or twice. True progress requires repeated effort over time. Whether it's building a skill, improving your health, or advancing in your career, consistency is what creates momentum. Small, consistent actions may not seem significant in the moment, but their cumulative effect is powerful. It's like planting seeds in a garden. Each day of effort adds water and sunlight, and over time, those seeds grow into something remarkable. One of the challenges of discipline and consistency is the delayed gratification they often require. In a world that celebrates instant results, it can be difficult to stick with something when the payoff isn't immediate. This is where a strong sense of purpose comes into play. When you have a clear vision of why you're pursuing a goal, it becomes easier to endure the discomfort and delay. Purpose gives discipline and consistency a direction, ensuring that your efforts are not just repetitive but meaningful. Discipline and consistency also help to build habits, which are the building blocks of success. Habits are powerful because they reduce the mental effort required to take action. When a behavior becomes a habit, it's no longer something you have to think about, it becomes automatic. This frees up mental energy for other pursuits while ensuring that your goals continue to be nurtured. The key to building habits is starting small and staying consistent. A small, disciplined effort each day can eventually grow into a routine that supports your long-term goals. Another critical aspect of discipline and consistency is their ability to foster resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. Discipline helps you push through tough times, while consistency ensures that you don't lose momentum when setbacks occur. Together, they create a foundation of stability and strength that allows you to keep moving forward, even when circumstances are less than ideal. They remind you that progress is rarely a straight line, and that persistence is more important than perfection. It's also important to recognize that discipline and consistency are skills that can be developed. They are not innate traits that some people have and others don't. Like any skill, they require practice and effort to cultivate. Start by setting clear, achievable goals and creating a plan to work toward them. Break those goals into smaller, manageable tasks and commit to tackling them one step at a time. Celebrate your successes along the way, no matter how small, as they reinforce your progress and motivate you to continue. The beauty of discipline and consistency is that they compound over time. The more you practice them, the stronger they become. They create a positive feedback loop, where each success reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Over time, they transform your identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who is capable, reliable, and committed, someone who follows through on their intentions and achieves what they set out to do. Moreover, discipline and consistency are not just about achieving external goals, they also build character. They teach you patience, perseverance, and self-control. They help you develop a mindset that values effort and progress over shortcuts and quick fixes. These qualities extend beyond specific achievements, shaping you into a person who can navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Ultimately, discipline and consistency are the keys to unlocking your potential. They are the daily practices that turn dreams into realities, intentions into achievements, and potential into success. They remind us that greatness is not about one moment of brilliance, but about showing up day after day and doing the work. In a world that often celebrates the extraordinary, discipline and consistency remind us that the real magic lies in the ordinary, repeated efforts that build a life of purpose and accomplishment. Self-belief is the foundation of personal success and growth. It is the inner strength that propels you forward, even when the road ahead seems uncertain or challenging. The power of self-belief lies in the ability to trust in your own capabilities, to know deep down that you are capable of achieving what you set your mind to, regardless of external circumstances or the opinions of others. Self-belief is not just about confidence, it's about conviction in your potential, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to your aspirations, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. At the core of self-belief is the understanding that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but simply a part of the process. When you believe in yourself, setbacks don't deter you. Instead, they motivate you to learn, adapt, and grow. The road to success is rarely smooth, and it's often the ability to persevere in the face of adversity that separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. With self-belief, challenges become opportunities to prove your resilience, and each obstacle is a lesson in disguise. It is through failure and adversity that you build the strength necessary to reach greater heights. Without self-belief, the fear of failure can paralyze you, making you hesitate or avoid taking risks altogether. Believing in yourself also means recognizing your inherent value and worth, regardless of external validation. It's easy to become dependent on the approval of others, seeking affirmation to confirm that you are capable or worthy. However, relying too heavily on external validation can make you fragile and susceptible to doubt. True self-belief is independent of others' opinions. It comes from within. When you trust yourself, you don't need constant reassurance from others. You are secure in your abilities, knowing that your worth is not contingent on the approval or judgment of others. This inner confidence allows you to pursue your goals with greater determination and resilience, knowing that even if others don't immediately see your potential, you do. Another crucial aspect of self-belief is the ability to set ambitious goals and pursue them relentlessly. When you believe in your ability to achieve, you set the bar higher for yourself. Self-belief empowers you to dream bigger and reach further. It gives you the courage to set goals that challenge you and require you to step outside your comfort zone. Without self-belief, you might settle for mediocrity, but with it, you stretch your limits and aim for excellence. It is this belief that keeps you going, even when things seem impossible, because you know that the only true limitations are the ones you impose on yourself. Moreover, self-belief fosters a growth mindset, the understanding that your abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset encourages you to embrace challenges, seek feedback, and persist in the face of difficulties. When you believe in yourself, you don't see failures as signs of inadequacy. You view them as stepping stones to improvement. Self-belief means understanding that you are capable of growing, evolving, and developing new skills and strengths along the way. It is the belief that you are not bound by your current circumstances, but are capable of creating a better future through hard work and dedication. Self-belief also means trusting the process, even when you can't see the immediate results of your efforts. It's easy to get discouraged when progress seems slow, or when results don't come as quickly as expected. However, those who truly believe in themselves understand that success doesn't happen overnight. They trust that their efforts, no matter how small, are contributing to their growth. This trust in the process keeps them moving forward, even during times of uncertainty. When you have self-belief, you understand that the path to success is rarely linear, and that persistence, not immediate gratification, is what leads to long-term achievements. Additionally, self-belief enhances your ability to influence and inspire others. When you believe in yourself, your confidence and passion become contagious. People are drawn to those who exude self-assurance because it instills a sense of possibility and motivation in others. Your belief in your abilities can encourage others to believe in themselves as well, creating a positive ripple effect in your relationships, career, and community. When you lead by example, demonstrating self-belief through your actions, you inspire those around you to take bold steps in their own lives, helping them to see that they too can achieve their dreams. Ultimately, self-belief is about knowing that you are the author of your own story. It's the understanding that while you cannot control everything that happens in life, you can control how you respond to it. With self-belief, you take ownership of your journey and trust that you have the strength, resilience, and intelligence to navigate whatever challenges come your way. It empowers you to pursue your goals with conviction, to trust in your ability to handle difficulties, and to stay focused on what truly matters. Self-belief transforms the way you see yourself and the world around you, empowering you to create the life you desire. In conclusion, focusing on the things that truly add value to you is the cornerstone of personal growth and fulfillment. It starts with discipline and consistency, where small, deliberate actions pave the way for long-term success. Surround yourself with positive people and environments that inspire and uplift you, and prioritize quality over quantity in every area of your life. Self-belief is the fuel that drives you forward, allowing you to navigate challenges and setbacks with resilience and determination. Remember, it's not about doing everything, but about doing what matters most with focus and intention. As you cultivate these principles in your life, you will unlock your full potential and achieve greatness, not by chance, but through the steady and unwavering commitment to what truly adds value to your journey. Thank you.